Yeah, I saw a video of my darling brother, Sunday Igboho Osha, saying nobody can campaign in Yoruba land. Mr. Sunday Igboho. I thought you just got back from exile. You just got back from Europe and you see how things work in Europe. Mr. Igboho. So you going abroad, all the things you learned there, you lost them completely. Don't be like that, oh. Mr. Igboho. Ọba mẹ́wàá, ìgbà mẹ́wàá ló nílé ayé. Remember, Buhari chased you out, but now you are back. You didn't know when you were going. You didn't know that Tinubu will be president and you will be back one day. That is the same thing now. You don't know what tomorrow holds. So we have to be careful of tomorrow. Mr. Igboho, you saying to any that no other party can campaign in Yoruba land apart from Tinubu, that means say everything where you learn for abroad, Mr. Igboho, you no use am here. Oh, Lorara, how? In democracy? No, even if you people are trying to turn Nigeria to one party state, it never bad reach make nobody campaign for Yoruba land. Mr. Igboho, please, make you take it easy, make you be careful because tomorrow is bigger than today. If say na so you powerful reach, when DSS came to your house, why you can't turn to cat? If you dey very powerful, Mr. Igboho, you for wait for DSS. And remember, Tinubu is there today. You don't know who will be there tomorrow. I don't want you to go to exile again. So you have to be careful what you say. Maybe you are stuck in Yoruba land, Lagos, Ibadan, where they are talking about Tinubu because of tribalism, because of ethnicity, because of the tribal bigots there. But if you go outside Lagos and Yoruba and Ibadan, you will realize that if them vote tomorrow, free, fair, credible, Tinubu no go come back, no go get 10% of the vote. It be like, say, where you they buy your petrol is different from where others they buy petrol. Mr. Igboho, I love you dearly, but there, melao, take it easy.
You know, I've heard a lot of comments surrounding this joker's outburst, saying that they don't want to see anybody campaigning in Yoruba land or any Yoruba voting for any other candidate except Tinubu. You know, when I was growing up, I had this conception about the Yoruba people. Educated, fun-loving, you know, exposed and traveled. But it's more or less like Tinubu has come to expose or unearth some of the worst of the Yoruba people. And let me tell you something. I've seen a lot of you coming to my comment box insulting me, old man, useless man, wicked man. And I thought Yorubas claim to have respect for elders. So, what it means that the whole of Nigeria should bend or suffer because a Yoruba president is in power. Or what you are saying is that even if the devil is a Yoruba man, we should accept him. That ain't gonna work, bro. You see, Tinubu, as a Yoruba man, I don't see him that way. I see Tinubu as a failure in charge of over 200 million Nigerians, over the lives of 200 million Nigerians. And you expect me to keep quiet and allow this retrogressive shenanigan takes place? Let me tell you something. Sunday Igboho, or whatever your name is. For me, Tinubu, your paymaster should know that Nigeria is not Lagos State. You may have used violence to subdue the people of Lagos State to the extent that Lagos is more or less like a property of the Tinubu family. using touts and thugs like you to keep everybody in line. Nigeria is bigger than the whole of you. Nigeria is bigger than the whole of the Southwest. You cannot do that. Now, I have refrained myself because I've seen many good Yoruba people come out to condemn what Sunday Igboho have said. I want to say thank you for those well-meaning Nigerians. Trust me, if Tinubu were to be an Igbo man or a Hausa man or a Fulani man, I would do the same thing. I was on this platform, I condemned Buhari. I didn't condemn Yaradua. I voted for Yaradua. I voted for Yaradua, a Hausa man. I voted for Basanjo, a Yoruba man. This has nothing to do with tribe. Anybody at this point in time still enslaved in the nomenclature of tribe is way, 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 way low in what drives his mentality or his intelligence. Very, very low IQ. So what I'm just trying to say is that whether you like it or not, whether you abuse me or not, whether you beat your chest or not, or threat, no matter, you see, you are threatening because you foresee the possibility of people voting against. When you deprive other tribes from voting in your own enclave, don't forget that Yorubas are also another tribe. So everybody must conform to the Yoruba supremacy because it's Yoruba turn, our local. Fuck. Make I not use the F word for ya. But the truth here is simply this. If you are beating the drums of war, be prepared that other people have bigger drums. And when they play theirs, it will definitely drum your own drums.
Okay, so this one is coming from the former back then leader of Oduduwa Nation, who has come to APC right now. He has saying, look, I reject Oduduwa, I reject whatever. It is now on your mandate to stand Tinubu. Do you understand? Okay, so that's not the catch. What's the message? The message is this. He's saying that everyone should get their PVC ready so that they can vote Tinubu. That we want Tinubu. Okay, I'm not there though. I'm not. Nah. Saying that everybody should get his PVC ready to vote Mr. Tinubu. That they do not want Atiku. They do not want P2B. They want Tinubu only. That if he finishes his 8 years tenure and wants to continue, that they should allow him to also continue. And don't forget, this is coming. Nigeria is a movie. I don't know. Oh God. See, Nigeria is a big movie. I tell you the truth. And it comes in different seasons. I've been asking a question that nobody is answering. What I'm asking is this. What of all those people that were working with him? They will go to London and they will be campaigning. They will go to everywhere and they were campaigning. What becomes of those people? Okay, you say, all of you come, let's go to APC. Would that be the case? Where are the members of Oduduwa Nation? Ah, Jesus Christ. It is well. It is well. Meanwhile, please, Mr. Sunday Igboho say for you to go. Mr. Sunday Igboho is saying that you should get your PVC to vote Tinubu, and that when Tinubu finishes these 8 years, that even if he wants to continue another 8 years, that there's no problem. That is his stand. They must have given that guy. That guy must have collected good change. Oh God, it is well. I can only but laugh because if you look at this thing, what do you want to do actually? I don't know. Oh my God.
He got one thing when Sunday Igboho talk. I don't know why it's surprising people because everybody say, yeah, now their plan be that. He was talking about what Tinubu will do when he's done with his 8 years tenure. And some people are surprised. Why are you surprised? It's a pattern. From the day that man won election in Lagos State, he has dictated everybody that becomes the governor of Lagos State. After him came Fashola. Nobody knew Fashola from anywhere. A year to when the next election, what happened? His cabinet members never know who he won't decide to go be the next governor. They picked Fashola. When Fashola was governor, Ambode was accountant general. Ambode got it close to Baba. Fashola could get problem with Ambode over some 1 or 2 finance. Man, not talk to put me for trouble. Over some 1 or 2 finance. Baba decided that Ambode was going to be the next governor. Fashola don't even know. To punish Fashola. And just truly, Ambode was the next governor. When Ambode started having problems with Baba,
We didn't know who was Sanwo-Olu. In fact, even Sanwo-Olu did not know he was going to be the governor. I think Sanwo-Olu's dream was to be chief of staff or something. He decided that Sanwo-Olu was going to be the governor. And not just Lagos, all these Southwest states you see. Now in the big governor, you remember that in Milokon speech. If you go back and watch that video, he was explaining how he made that Abiodun the governor. In fact, not only in Southwest here. Information reaching me is that now Baba makes sure say Shetima gets a content ticket to be governor of Borno State for the second time. That is the type of politics he plays. He comes, he conquers, and he holds for life. If he finishes these 8 years, he go choose who go be the next president, vice president, governor of Lagos State, governor of Southwest State, and governor of all the 36 states, and nothing will happen. So this is all of them. When they say not concerned, and I go concern all of us. Now our future will they talk about here? Somebody is about to mortgage us for life, decide what happens to us. Let me explain to you how important government is. You are not born until the government says you are born. If you die, you are not dead until the government says you are dead. If you graduate from school, you are not a graduate until the government says you are a graduate. If they don't give you birth certificate, you're not born. If they don't give you death certificate, you're not dead. Somebody that will take that kind of decision, you say not concern you, and he wants to take decision over your life. The government can just decide tomorrow and say nobody should drive Toyota in Nigeria again, and that's what it will be. You don't understand the power that that place has. All of us have to choose. See, if we don't fight against this thing now, we'll leave a bigger problem for our children. We never start to. Even as when I say 8 years short. 8 years 3 times is 24 years. The people they bought 24 years ago, they marry now. So that like when I did at the place in Okosana. As far as the Sunday Igboho is concerned, this government favor them. They are okay, they are good. Everything is soft for them. You know, you always say, oh shit, Dada for a while. He has done well for them. Now some of them they complain say Nigeria is not working well. As far as some people are concerned, Nigeria is working perfectly okay. And make no mistakes about it, Nigeria is not being mismanaged. As a matter of fact, Nigeria is being managed well. Now the way they want me Nigeria go, now they go. So now you don't want me Nigeria go like this. So it is your choice against their choice. If the president can travel 36 states doing campaign at his age, you say you not go queue for voters card, you never ready. You are not ready. You don't expect the man to run 36 states, hustle, campaign, pay people who go vote, do everything. When he enter finish, see money, you say because you and do it for you. How? We as Nigerians have not put in the work that a country who is supposed to be liberated should put in. Mona did they play. When I go soon clear.
How many of you can remember Sunday Igboho, a Yoruba nation advocate or activist during Goodluck Ebele Jonathan regime? Do you understand? He said he stands for Tinubu re-election, and if Tinubu have already win second time, they will attempt to go for third time. That nobody like Peter Obi Atiku Abubakar to come to Southwest to campaign for any election in Southwest. They should not even try say they are coming to Southwest to campaign because they want to be president of Nigeria. That Tinubu will go for second time and also try to go for third time. This is coming from somebody who has been an advocate of Yoruba nation. But since, because that time Yoruba was not president, was not vice president, he's doing the same thing. Like me, for me, I would say he's doing almost the same thing with Nnamdi Kanu, because all of them, their own is, although Nnamdi Kanu was like, let my people go. But in the case of Sunday Igboho, was doing it for political power, because when Yoruba was not in power, that was not president, vice president, he's very sound about Yoruba nation. But since in 2015, Yemi Osinbajo become vice president, a Yoruba person, Sunday Igboho has dived into the sky. Now a Yoruba person, Tinubu, is in the president. That advocacy for Yoruba nation is gone. And his sending one is that Atiku Abubakar should not come to the Southwest to campaign. Peter Obi should not come to Southwest to campaign. So we now that we are in the North, we are very foolish. We will be very foolish if we say, okay, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should come to Northwest, Northeast, or North Central to campaign. If people of Southeast responded that Tinubu will not come to Southeast to campaign for re-election, then tell us, how are we going to maintain peace in Nigeria? How are we going to be united? Do you understand? If somebody from Southwest, Southeast make that statement that Sunday Igboho make that, Tinubu should not come to Southeast to campaign. Nigeria by today, it will have been balling. But it's a selective justice. It's a two standard. You understand? That is totally continuous. That is the kind of government we are operating in Nigeria today. Governments of talks. Governments of talks. You understand? Because the leaders of talks is the president of Nigeria. So everybody have right to come and make the kind of comment they like. You are telling Atiku about capital not to come to Southwest to campaign. But you wanted your own brother to go to another people region to campaign for re-election. How does it make sense?
Hey, welcome back. I don't think Igboho know what he's saying, because if he knows the implication behind what he's saying, he will not be saying that kind of thing. Because for him to have said that, don't come to Yoruba land if you are not for this his own person, is another level of wickedness and many other things. We have seen him several times saying that it is only their own nation they want, but since his own brother has been in power there, he's never said anything like Yoruba nation again. All he has just been saying is what they can give his own brother power more and more. That is what he has just been fighting for now. See, you see the disgrace and many other things that this man is bringing to himself. Although you may think that all this thing is doing will be forever and his brother that is there will be there forever, very soon now, or in the next 4 years, let's just say in the next 5 years, his brother that is there will be out. And when his brother is out, the next person that is coming, no one knows, and no one knows who is coming. And the place and the time we, me and all these guys doing all this thing will have problem is when another person come and they try to say that they should give them their own nation, is where problem will start. Although now that they are saying whatever thing they like, I will not even put any mouth to trying to say that they should do this, they should do that. But when it comes to another person own and they start coming out to make any noise, although I'm not trying to say every one of you, but only Igboho, because when this person was there, he was shouting Yoruba nation, give us this, give us that, key this, key that. That is what he was saying, because his own brother wasn't there that time. But now that his brother is there, there's nothing like Yoruba nation. Everything is now together. But this is where we found ourselves. This country that we think that, okay, it is only the north that is the problem, not only them, because the same thing they did during their own brother is the same thing Igboho is doing now. If Igboho is actually there to fight for his Yoruba people, he would not have been saying that anybody who is not coming out to be supporting his brother should not come to Yoruba side to campaign. Can you see a person or someone who should be respected that has made himself to be, someone who everybody should be talking to now? You know that before everyone respect this man, they respect him not just because he's so strong, they respect him just because he knows what we're doing. That is what people think, but he does not know. It is now everybody's eyes has now clear. So everyone doing all this thing, before you start supporting anybody, if you don't know where the person is coming from, or observe the person well, don't go and use your full energy to support anybody or thinking that this person is for me, because no one is for you. Because ever since Nnamdi Kanu has been there saying that he is only there for his people, all the things they have just been trying to give him, he has just been rejecting them. That is another good definition of this social person is for me. That kind of person you can see that he stand for you, not people like Igboho, where I be see their own brother will come and they will quit all things they have been doing. Although we don't know if Nnamdi Kanu is also leader because his own brother has not become a president yet, although this is Nigeria, so no one knows who is who. But I don't think Nnamdi Kanu can do that kind of thing because him himself, he is one Peter Obi that even though he win any presidency, he shouldn't be talking about Southeast is part of Nigeria. That is what they told him then, and that is what Nnamdi told Peter Obi then. That is to tell you that Nnamdi Kanu is ready and he has one mind to do all he had just been planning to do. That will just it. You hearing us. If you have anything to say, just drop it below. Thank you.